Hi everyone, this is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching with today's video, and it is short and it has a couple of ideas like the power of color and using a pattern that you like and investigating the people that you're fixing a quilt for. And so here we go. Here's the first one, and this is going back to a quilt that I made before. This was the first time that I made it. And if you remember, it's like from 150 to 152 on the videos. And it had another block that went with it. So you can imagine how large it would have been if I've had both of the blocks together in about 12.5-inch blocks. And we ended up using this pattern 3 times. That was amazing, and everyone was different. The purpose of this one was for a little girl, a baby that was going to be born, and so we went with pinks and greens. And when I say we, I'm talking about my sister-in-law Molly and myself worked on these, pieced them, and then quilted. And then it had the pink trim on it. And that baby was being born yesterday. So we got this one done just in time. Did not do the same quilting on it, just did a different kind of quilting. And finally, this is the third quilt. And it's back to being bigger. It's 4 by 5. And this was an anniversary quilt for one of her children who's been married 20 years. And you can see it's got some funny colors in it, and it's totally different. Well, the one thing they wanted included was that they had had a lot of dogs in that 20 years. And so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to put the names on the quilt, but also we picked out material that would go with that theme. So I'll show you up close. And as you look, the center block for this time is a fabric with a bunch of little dogs in it. And every one of them, we alternated turning them up and turning them down all over, so it won't matter which way the quilt's laying. And then use paw print fabric in the back. And then to make it really pop, then we put the red in there. And each of these were from that same beginning pattern that was just nice to do, and the pieces went together so well. And there was a nice amount of room for doing the stitching. And one of the things is, with both of the second quilt and the third quilt, it was fun because we were doing it for someone. And so we even, on the baby quilt, we've got the little girl's name already written in stitching on it. And then on this one, we went with the animals, and then we're going to go put the names on there and then put the people's name and their anniversary date. And that really makes it fun when you get ready to start a project. This is Stephanie at Hightower Stitching, just sharing 3 of our projects that Molly and I have been working on. If you enjoyed this, please hit subscribe and like. And if you've got a project or a quilt pattern that you have repeated more than once, share that with us. Thank you for watching.